Hey YouTube, everybody else that knows me, Scott from Scott's Recycling. Uh, yeah, I don't know what to say. Big problem. Lose my house if I don't get my license back. I ain't kidding you. So I've had to just go out and get these cabinets from, you guessed it, Big Farm Property. The bloke I get these water coolers off them. Also get coffee machines off him. Done a whole heap down the back the other day. My God, there must have been like 30 or 40 of them, right? Of these. I pull them right down. I get that motor from there. I get that black motor out of there. And then I cut that motor open to get the copper out of there. Once I get the copper out, I cut the copper out of the motor because it's in steel, right? And yeah, so these bowls, because they have water in them, they must be stainless steel. They can't rust, right? So that's stainless. So I've got a whole heap down the back down there. I'm going to pull this one down. It's bin day tomorrow, Wednesday. So all I did for us, pull this down. So I get my copper wire, I get copper pot. That actually is copper pot. You wouldn't believe it, but it is. So that fridge is, yeah, as you can see, that's already got its motor out. That's already been done and dusted a long time ago. It was around the other side there. So all these, they're all out of these water coolers. That's why they're only small, right? Small and narrow, what? See that one there? Right, now you get the picture. Right, so, okay, so I don't take them off with the fridges, I leave them on. That one, that's the other one. So right there at my back door was that fridge. Right over there near that bin was another one. They're both on board. I've decided just to get rid of them. I can't, they're getting too dirty. They're all, this one's all scratched up. I couldn't sell something like that to someone, so worked or not working, you know, starting to get shit on the front. I've done that dent myself by trying to load it. God, it was heavy enough without the motor in there to try and get on board. But that's all strapped up because that's got all the tins that you might see laying around here. I fill everything up. So this drawer here, there's got bits and pieces of steel. Right, these are off the water coolers, right? Little bits of steel in there. You know, screws and stuff. There was a piece of extruded on all these drawers. I've taken them all off. Look, they work and stuff, but you know, they're out in the weather. I can't do anything. I can't put them under cover. I've got no cover, right? So I think I did have a key for this one. It can't stay. It's got to go. That fridge is all done. It's full of scrap metal. Both of these fridges will need something to pick them up because they are both solid, right? All them things, all them white things there, they're all water coolers that were mostly steel, not plastic. Some aluminium radiators there that I've already cleaned down. I've been busy. I've been hard at this, slogging it out, whatever you want to call it. Up here, so those cabinets were last Friday that just went. So today I picked up that water cooler I just showed you, that bit of guttering, that nice long piece of extruded. I just try to make sure there's no screws in it. So I'll cut that down and that will go in the yellow bin. I'll cut it into like, I don't know, 600mm long pieces. That can go in a bin. That TV monitor, right, brand new in the box. I can't do anything about it. I think I'm out of power soon, actually. You know that. I brought back a laserjet printer the other day. The bloke from that Big Farm Property, so he's got two businesses here that I know of. Might even have more. So the bloke I pick all this up from is one of his workers, and He told me the printer was worth 10 grand. It just sat in his office, right, collecting dust on that. So I went to go and fire it up once. Don't know when this was, I couldn't tell you. I went and go to fire up that printer and it wouldn't work because it was collecting dust for years just sitting there on the floor. I think they unboxed it and everything, and yeah, it was going to cost them 6 grand to get it fixed. So a 10 grand laser printer, you should have seen it. It was huge. Like, took me ages to pull down, a good day and a half just to pull it all down. I got all the motors and so forth out of it. These things are all off those water cools, so they're all off of those water cools. I've got rid of all my heavy steels except for I'll pile it back up again because all those pots, tow bar there, I don't know what it's off. If I knew what it's off I could sell it, but if I've got time. So all them, as you can see, all being cut open. So there's the motor, and I cut all the copper out of it. See how it's got all those holes? Now the copper just doesn't sit in there. In between there I take all the plastic out of it as well, right? So see that there, so all the plastic. The reason why I haven't cut them out is they're not copper, they are aluminium. Right, it's really easy to tell because see that transformer there, you see that? That's not the colour of copper, that's the colour of aluminium. And it's lighter, you can tell by the weight too. So all this here, at one of my scrapyards I go to, it's all classed as heavy steel, right? So, which pays way more than bloody scrap steel, I can tell you that. So I got, from a big farm property, I've still got 1, 2, 3 bits of them. So I still haven't cashed it all in, but 3 bits of them. All these are from his water business. Most of them, except for that's out of that big bridge up there. Out of the other bridge is that one. I haven't dealt with him yet, right? So I cut him open along there, cut the top off, right? Sometimes these are copper, so I'll cut them back right as far as I can. You can see, so that's my mate. See how it's copper, right? I'll cut them off because they're copper, right? Then part of it's got paint on it. I clean up the paint. I use the angle grinder. I go like along like that, all the way around. No, yeah, that's the game, mate. Yep, nice and clean. #1 copper, or is it my yard? Put it that way. I don't know what other people call it, but yeah. So that's still got what I just showed you up there, and most likely copper. That's where that bridge was sitting. So I've got a bit of an area there now. So I'm loading my trailer, so soon I'll have that chair and a few other chairs on board. I have to find out what that lid off that barbecue is, if it's stainless steel or not. I've got to sort out all them copper motors down there in that container. Right, I'll start pushing everything back. What doesn't go on board, that drain over there, that guttering over there, that will go on board. But as you can see, I've got drawers open on these drawers that I brought back the other day, right? That stave was from that bloke I get all these water coolers off. I've already pulled the copper motor out of that. I've already cut the cord off. I've already got all the copper wires out from inside, and I've screwed him back up again, right? I thought all them things were stainless steel, but a magnet sticks to them, so they must be metal. Yeah, so look, nice good spot to put the cans of dog food. I'll show you in a minute. I've got cans of dog food that completely, the food's out, right? The dog food's out, or cans of baked beans or whatever. We scrape them right out as much as we can, and like I bring them out, I'll wash them out a bit, then I'll bring them out here. They might not completely be clean, but about 95% at least. And then I fill them up full of screws. Like I might unscrew this and leave the top off. Like this is out for that laser printer. See all the ink? That's how big that printer was, right? That big, that wide, but probably as tall, maybe not quite that tall, but he would have come up to at least here from the trailer, from the bottom of the trailer to there. So, and it's just as wide as that. Oh god, that piece is heavy. No, this one's the printer was a bit wider than the stove. Look, so that's, oh, it's probably this long, right? So here, probably that long, right? So, but wide, but a bit narrower, right? So, yeah, as you can see, there's some stickers. I can even show you the roll of paper that was in there. It wasn't even paper, it was like stickers, you know. Oh, come on. Let's go. Stop giving me grief. I've already got enough grief. Yeah, so look, you know, that there's out of one of those big ass TV screens, you know, those big chunky TVs. Not the flat screens, but that's what that's out of. Plastic's all cut up, glass is all gone. So see, with this one I've still got drawers there to fill up. Drawers there to fill up. So there's those 3 drawers there to fill up. That one's almost full. This drawer up here, he's pretty much full. He's just got to be slid in. I just picked up the outside part full. I'm pretty sure that's all the radiators I've got. There's probably some copper aluminium radiators that still around here. Really should be pulling down that plastic because it's bin day tomorrow. I've only got 1 bin out. I've got 2 bins here I could use. I've only got 1 out. I've just been so stressed. So stressed. How am I going to find the money for the mortgage for the house? How am I going to pay electricity? Because the electricity bill got so far away from me, right? I'm on payments of $150 per fortnight to pay it back. Heavy steel, aluminium. Yeah, those drawers there. So these ones, I only just picked up the outside part, just put these 2 drawers in, and that one up there, that fits down the bottom there. Right. So that one there, in there. I'll fill these ones up worth of, you know, some of these things I've been collecting, but you know, are they worth it? You've got to look at, are they worth the copper in them transformers at the end of the day? I don't know. And seriously, if I don't hurry up and get this place cleaned up, I'm going to be charged for it if I lose it. Yeah, just more stuff. Look, so a dog sent tin of chum there, a few underneath the step there, because not me, but somebody else here just throws them all out and doesn't care, doesn't even wash them out like I do. As you can see, these are all dog and cat tins, 99% clean, or 95% clean. There's not really much in there, so you know, it's tin, isn't it? So still, I only do that because I thought, oh well, you know, this sort of stuff I could chuck in washing machines and that at the end of the day. I'm trying to clear up this area. This is really where I'm at. Oh no, there's another radiator there. See, I don't know what's underneath stuff. Oh my god. So over in that area there where that white bucket is down there, all there I had about 3 or 4 rows of water coolers. So there was at least 30, maybe 40 water coolers. I've got that area cleaned out. That's why I haven't posted up nothing. That's why I haven't done any videos, because I've just been hard at it. Got some microwaves I've got to pull the transformers out of. some PCs to work out. So all that wiring and that cot that was hanging out of that cot that looked like spaghetti, just it wasn't all one colour, that's all gone. So all that I'm trying to get on board, but I'll get it on board once I sort out all these cabinets. I'm trying to get them all full. So the back of the cabinets are like that. Back end of the trailer, they'll all be pushed towards the front, so the drawers will not open. They'll be up against those fridges. They won't go nowhere. I would not take a car out of my yard if I thought anything was going to come off of it. It gets tied down no matter what. I don't care what I'm carrying, you know. Could be anything. So I'm trying to I need some money right now, nearly. So I'm trying to get my black BMW out the front dump. The problem is with that is not much. It's just that one there, 316i. Yeah, I'm trying to get him done. It's just a roof lining and driver's side door trims off. I've just got that inside. It was out near the front door for ages. Cleaned, just sprayed it heaps and cleaned all the cobwebs off and got all the spiders off. I'm just waiting for it to dry. It's inside. That's what I've been doing today. I haven't really been doing scrap. Had doctor's appointment, well, phone appointments with the doctor. I don't know if you remember this area. It was totally full over the top of that fence nearly with scrap. You know, I've got it down to the pallets now. You know, that thing there, that's just a matter of taking around the corner there, whacking on board. Same with that stove. I don't think I'm pulling anything out of that, but I've got to get the copper aluminium radiators out of there. There it is there. There's other copper stuff in there. There's cord on there. There's aluminium here. But it's got to be sorted. I don't take it in like that. This here, 4 screws, 6 screws, pull the board off. Then I've got some extruded aluminium there, some copper there, right? Some transformers there, if I want to deal with it. If I don't, and then once I unscrew that, that's ready to go on board as is. You know, I don't take the screen out of it. No need to. That's what scrap steel's all about. They take plastic with items like, that's a heater, right? They're plastic stands, right? That's a plastic top up there, right? They take the whole heater. I can cut the cord off, right? And just whack it on board, which I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do with that, right? With this, either I'll go straight through that bolt there, right, or I'll go straight through here. I'll cut the copper out of there because that's cast alley. That's just plastic. That's cobwebs. Anybody want to buy some cobwebs? I need the money. Come on, help me. Oh, could be a spider in there. I don't know. Who knows? Get off. Yeah, look. That angle grinder is a nasty one, isn't it? Got my thumb. Got there. It beats me, it wins. When it wants to win, it wins. Right, so got to get rid of all them tyres. They're only tyres, they've got no rims or anything in them. Oh, look. Lots to do and I don't know if I'm going to get it done. That's an empty cabinet thing there. It's going to go on board too. Like that, but I can fill him up with all stuff. He's empty. So, right. So it's a boot lid off for a Holden cruise. That would probably fit my cruise at the front, so a different colour. Mine's the greyish coloured cruise, which needs a bit of work done to it. I could sell it too, or I probably am going to sell it. Keep the 2013 Nissan Pulsar. So yeah, some things are gone, or they're not gone, they're on board. Some things are not. There was a lot of heavy steel, if you remember, a while back, over there. That's all gone. I'm starting on it again. Motor there, a couple of motors there. You know, I can sell them like that to the scrapyard. So there's 4 motors there, except for they won't accept that with that heavy steel on there. If the worst comes to the worst, I'll just get my big saw out and cut him off. If I can't get him off, you know, if there's grub screws, if they're rusted and they won't unscrew, or they just won't unscrew for whatever reason, I'll just cut that off, because they won't take it like that. They'll take motors, but they can't have too much heavy steel on there. Otherwise, it's pretty much like scrap steel. Or heavy scrap steel. Another motor out over there. So that motor over there, right near that green bin, that's got a pump on it. That black pump right near the bin, that has to be taken off before it can be classed as a motor. They won't pay you as motor prices like that. See, that's what I drink. And my God, I drink heaps of it. 700 grams. Lasts me a while. Mostly just me drinking it. Sometimes my daughter might come over, but not very often. See, I just thought for circuit boards and screws, and you know, because so those circuit boards down there, some of them I'll play with and some of them I won't. If I can be bothered, I'll get 1, 2, 3 bits of extruded aluminium off, a bit of copper wheel there, those 2 there, and maybe leave them on. Right, then I'll break it in half, and or 4, or break it in 4 or whatever. There's a bit of copper underneath that too. Depends on how picky I get, depends if I've got the time. Break it in 4, get him in there, I'll get him in the drawer as is. If I can't be bothered breaking it up, I'll put him straight in one of them drawers over there. So it's just a quick hit with a hammer and flathead like that. Right, underneath there. Oh, sometimes you just lift him like that. Right. That's pretty much off now. Now what I normally do is all them I just cut straight through them with the angle grinder, unscrew them with electric drill on my battery operated drill, unscrew them, right, pull out the ends, they've got steel on there, and then that's clean extruded then. So that's pretty much off now. And it wouldn't have taken me that long to get him off. Wouldn't take me this long to get him off, right, if I wasn't holding the phone in my hands, right. So there you go. Copper, hit him with the hammer, and pretty much that's done. So those 2, quick hit with the hammer, and I'll show you. But this area is still pretty clean, as you can see, where that bridge was. Right. Yeah. So here, where are we? There. So there, quick hit with the hammer. And now I've got valuable copper. Sorry about my hands and stuff. I know they don't look too exciting, but you know, there's hardly a day that goes by that I'm not at this, because I don't know how long I've got here. So twist that off, pull that out. Right. So there's two. See, they can go straight into here. Number 2, copper, because it's coated. This stuff, it's got a coating on there. It's not bright and shiny. It looks bright and shiny, but it's really got a coating on it. So that's probably more bright and shiny, but it's still probably got a coating on it. That's definitely got a coating on it. So that's how dark it is. Right, bright and shiny means bright and shiny. So another one here. So 4 bits ready to go in. Right, got some of them up there, some motors there. So bright and shiny's like that. That's bright and shiny. And same with this one. That's what we can get away with, bright and shiny down here. That's what it is. Right. Don't know what that is for you guys over there. So if I could be bothered getting it out of there, I got bright and shiny copper. The outside bit would be classed as heavy steel, and I've got a piece of extruded aluminium. If I didn't have any, like if I wasn't losing this place, I'd probably take the time to do it. So I think that come out of that stove on board, right? So once again, if you can be bothered doing it, those bits there, those bits in there like that, right? That's copper. That's probably copper in there, that round bit, which has got probably 2 or 1. And then straight on those there, so I'd go straight through the middle of that, right, with the angle grinder. You could either right there. Oh, see, got him off. Yeah, it doesn't really. Sorry guys, dropped you. Hey, what's going on? These are gone dark.